Welcome guys back to yet another podcast. Welcome yet again. I know this doesn't really look, well, for the Spotify listeners, they won't really know. But for the YouTube watchers, I know it really doesn't look like a podcast right now. It's because my brother's asleep and I usually do it in his room because it looks just better. Sorry for like the low quality right now. It's just what we're gonna have to deal with for this episode. Because I gotta get it out because I haven't, because I haven't been as consistent as I would like to be, as so far as videos go. So yeah, if you look in the description, we have a lot of topics going on. And oh gosh, wait, look at that. I got a bruise under my eye. Look at that. Bruised. But yeah, we got a lot of topics today because it's been a while. So yeah, we're just gonna dive straight into it. So some topics they're discussing today, we're having Superman Man of Tomorrow officially getting announced. I know a bunch of this is gonna be old news. It's just because it's stuff I didn't get to talk about on the channel that I'm finally gonna get to talk about. Kobe biopic in the works at Warner Bros. What are we thinking about that? Invincible season 4 coming out early 2026, possibly. We're getting a mature Henry Danger. We'll talk about that. My Idle Hands review. We'll talk about that and so much more. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell for notifications, comment below these videos, and for Spotify, make sure you follow and listen to the next podcast that come your way. For both sides, the next podcast you're gonna get for Spotify is my Demon Slayer movie review, and the next video you're gonna get for my channel is more than likely gonna be my Demon Slayer review, unless I get something else, unless I post something before that. But yeah, starting off, Henry Danger's getting a mature show. What are we thinking about this? So when I first heard about this, it was for sure, like it was a confirmed site, it was a reliable source. But then I started reading about it, and I was pumped. If you don't know, I love the original Henry Danger show. Well, as a Nickelodeon show. It's not like a personal favorite. It's like, it's a Nickelodeon show. Come on now. But it's a guilty pleasure for me. I really enjoy that first Henry Danger. So when I heard they're making a mature one, now that I like stuff like that, I'm excited. They said it's going to be similar to like Wednesday and Dexter. That gets me excited. It better not be as cringy as Wednesday, because Wednesday's pretty cringy. But like the creepiness of Wednesday, sure, and the thrilling aspect of Dexter, I will take that. Please be good. And it's supposed to come out like next year. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped to get a new Henry Danger anyways. So yeah. Moving on, the Backrooms movie confirmed in theaters 2026. Back at A24, they worked together with the original makers of the Backrooms, and they're making it. This is one of my most anticipated movies for next year at the time being. If you don't know, horror is my favorite genre, so it will rank higher than a lot of the movies that people think will be on there. Of course, it's not ranking higher than like Doomsday, Spider-Man, The Odyssey. It's not ranking higher than like those, but it'll rank higher than a lot that people will be excited for, and it's just because I prefer horror movies over anything else. I like superhero movies. I like action movies. My two favorite genres are horror and comedy. I don't like horror comedies, though. Well, unless there's a good one, but that's rare to get a good horror comedy. It's usually pretty rare. Yeah, Backrooms movie. Come out 2026. Right now, it's really exciting me because they have a story. And I just watched a movie recently that I won't review until October because it's going to be like one of my Halloween month movies. But, one of my Halloween month videos. But it's kind of similar to the Backrooms, where it's just like a loop. but they made a movie about what I'm talking about, and it was really, well, I can't, yeah. But, like, the Backrooms, it doesn't seem like it would be good, but if they add a story and actually do it good, I mean, I can see that working out, because I'm just hearing that we're getting a Backrooms movie when I just, like, despised that entire thing when it was out because it was brain rot. Sorry for the term use. I know people are probably sick of me already. I'm actually being serious. But now I'm weirdly excited to see where they're gonna go with a Backrooms movie. Should be interesting. Moving on, Cruella 2 is in the works at Disney. I know there's a lot of controversial stuff going on with Disney, and I will not get into that on this channel. I have officially put out that I will not do that on the channel. I will not talk about serious stuff like that unless I get asked on stream. If you ask me on stream, I will give you an answer, but I will not go in depth, okay? So, yeah, because there's like a lot of bad stuff going on right now, so just letting y'all know that I will not talk about that unless you want me to. But yeah, Cruella 2, I know Disney's having its faults right now, but it's still doing some good stuff, and Cruella 2 is not one of them. I was not a big fan of that first Cruella. I think it was just trying to be a cheap cash grab, and it ended up not. Well, it was a cash grab. It actually got a decent amount of money at the box office. And it was an alright movie. It wasn't one of the best live-action remakes, definitely not one of the worst. I would say it's a decent movie. But a sequel, come on now. Come on now. You really gonna do that? I don't really want a Cruella 2 at all. But, you know, if they're gonna make it, they're gonna make it. And, Cruella 2, I'll watch it. You know, whenever it comes out, I'm gonna watch it. And see if it's good or not. Well, that says if I still have my Disney Plus subscription. But Cruella 2 in the works. What are we thinking? What are we excited for this, or are we not? Tell me in the comments. Moving on, Invincible Season 4. Supposed to come out early 2026. They are grinding this show. I love from what I've seen from Invincible, I love it. I've only seen the first season, well, some of the first season and some of the third season. I've not seen the second season. I've seen most of the first and the third, so I need to check it out. I don't know why that's the way I watched it, but it just was. But yeah, so I don't know much about it, but season 4, I'm pumped because I've heard great things about the second season. From what I've seen from the first and third, they're really good. I just have never gotten time to finish them. Hopefully, I'll finish the third one by the end of the year so I can put that in my end of the year TV show ranking. But and for Spotify listeners, don't worry, that will also be on Spotify. But yeah, Invincible Season 4. What are we thinking? Are we excited? Are we not? Is there something that's bumming you out in Invincible? Are you disappointed? Or are you surprised that this is as good as it actually is? Or do you think people are hyping it up too much? Because I feel that about a lot of movies. But yeah, and TV shows. Like Breaking Bad, I'm sorry, it's great, okay? It's a little overrated. Just a little bit, sorry. But yeah. Moving on. Kobe biopic in the works at Warner Bros. I love Kobe, and I'm glad he's getting this biopic. I really have no complaints about this in whatsoever. Warner Bros. Making it, cool. They just better not put the Looney Tunes in it. It's about Kobe, cool. It's not a documentary, it's a biopic, cool. Everything about that, I'm excited for this. And whenever this comes out, like whenever it gets an official release date, it will probably be high on my most anticipated for the year. Next year, like that Michael Jackson biopic, that'll be high on my list for next year. So yeah, because it was gonna be this year because I put it on my most anticipated list, but then it happened. All right. But yeah, there's not much I really need to say on that because it just sounds exciting. Moving on. Reviewing episode 4 of Peacemaker. I'm getting ready to watch episode 5 after this podcast. So, yeah, episode 4 was an absolute banger. It's like banger after banger. Like, the entire season so far has just been a great treat of a show. It's not quite as good as The Penguin yet, but it's still really good. No nudity in this episode. You made it, James Gunn. But I have one complaint about this episode. And it's my biggest complaint with any movie and TV show that does this. They gave me the biggest cliffhanger of all time. And I hated every second of it. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse did that at the end. I won't stand for it. If you don't know, if you haven't been watching the channel for a while, my least favorite thing that movies do is an unnecessary cliffhanger. And in the one in this episode, in my opinion, was unnecessary. You could have ended it like in a less bad cliffhanger. Like, so right now this is gonna be spoilers. Right now what's happening is that he wants to meet up with the real hardcore from his world, but she's working with people that want to take him out. So she's bringing him to a park, and the episode ends with him driving to the park, and it just blacks out. Why? But yeah, this entire episode it was great. Start to finish, I don't really need to say anything. It's the same as the other episodes, but in a good way. It's funny, it's entertaining. There's enough action that I'm excited. Like, they reveal the origins of the portals, the multiverse things, and that's pretty cool. How they did that was pretty decent. But of course, it doesn't go without its flaws, but I just won't get into those. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid 3.5 stars. Solid episode. And so far, I'm gonna give the entire season so far a 4 stars. So far, and I still gotta watch episode 5. That could be terrible, could be phenomenal. I don't know because I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, moving on to a new iCarly movie releasing next year. Nickelodeon's on the roll next year. iCarly movie, another Thundermans movie. That almost just died. New Henry Danger show. Dude, come on now. But there's only one of those I'm actually interested in, and yes, it's the Henry Danger show. No interest in Thundermans, and I'm sorry, after that new iCarly reboot, I have no interest in this entire universe. They tried to make it mature. That's what makes me scared for the Henry Danger show, because they tried to make iCarly mature and funny. It wasn't funny. Jerry Trainer really carried that show, and it was sad to watch. Sorry, Miranda, but you were not very good in that. I'm sorry. I don't think it was your fault. That just whole show was not very good, and the show got canceled right after they got Freddie and Carly got together. It made me mad. And yes, I've seen that entire reboot show and the entire original show and the entire, basically every single Nickelodeon show around that time. I watched every single episode of Victorious, every episode of iCarly, every episode of Henry Danger, every episode of Sam and Cat, every episode of 101, every episode of Big Time Rush, every episode of Nicky, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn, every episode of, I'm forgetting one. I gotta be forgetting. Thundermans, every episode of Game Shakers, Young Dylan, yeah. I was a connoisseur of Nickelodeon then. Yeah, so I love the original iCarly show. I still do. It's actually decent. It kind of holds up to the day. It's actually pretty good. The new one just didn't hit, man. It wasn't good. And now they're making a movie, and they said that it's gonna end the franchise, and I'm fine with that. As sad as it is, I'm good with it. They're ending it on a hopefully a good note. Hopefully the movie's good, but hopefully it's not as bad as the Thundermans movie, and I don't rank it low. Next up we got VHS Halloween. I watched the trailer for this on my Trailer Mania 2, and it was pretty solid. The trailer looked really good, but of course, VHS Beyond was one of my favorite horror movies of last year. VHS Beyond was incredible. It was beyond imagination. Because I'm not a fan of the VHS franchise. I really do not like most of them. I like the first one, and I like Beyond. But VHS Halloween, that really interests me. It's Halloween stories. So it's like it's going to be the VHS feel and the VHS stories to do on, like, Halloween. That sounds cool. And it comes out October 3rd. But I'm mad because that's the same day as Good Boy releases. So I gotta pick that or Good Boy. I think I'm gonna watch Good Boy. And then watch Halloween VHS Halloween afterwards. Because Good Boy is one of my most anticipated for the rest of the year. But Black Phone also comes out that same month. Welcome to Derry comes out later the month. Stranger Things comes out the month after. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever been excited for a TV show or a movie like I am with Stranger Things. It's insane. But yeah, VHS Halloween, it looks really good. The whole trailer, it didn't look like phenomenal, but I think neither did the trailer for Beyond. So I think I'm gonna be seated, like, in my seat, gonna watch that from beginning to end, one sitting. I am pumped for VHS Beyond because, like I said, we're right after, no, not VHS Beyond, VHS Halloween. Because, like I said, we're right out of VHS Beyond, which is one of my favorite horror movies of the past 2 years. So that's really exciting. And I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with VHS Halloween. Moving on, this is just gonna be a quick topic. This might be less than a minute. Bendy and the Ink Factory. It is the official title for Bendy and the Ink Machine 3, the game. I'm just wanting to talk about this because I'm gonna let you know I am gonna play this when it comes to PlayStation. I will play the crap out of this. I also gotta play that new game called No, I'm Not a Human. Really popular right now. I gotta play it. I've seen Queso and Corey Kenshin play it. I gotta play it. It's probably not on PlayStation, but I'll try my best to get it. I don't know what's gonna happen though. But yeah, Benny and the Ink Factory, solid title for the third installment in the Bendy game franchise. When is that movie coming out? That's what I want to know. I don't give a crap about the games until I know about the movies. That's actually not true. I do give a crap about the games. But let me know about the movie instead of the new game. We've already had 2 games. I just want to know about the movie. Give me some information. But yeah, Benny Ink Factory, it's pretty clever. I like it. And it's supposed to be the end. So I'm assuming they're going to make that. Then they're going to make the movie. So I bet the movie comes out like 2027, 2028. Wish it would come out. I wish it would come out next year. But I'm still waiting for that Little Nightmares stop motion TV show as well. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this Benny Ink Factory. All right, next up on the list we have Mortal Kombat 2 gets delayed. I don't actually I don't know the exact date, but I know it gets delayed to May 2026. And their excuse was that October was too jam-packed. With what? I know the Springsteen documentary's coming out, Black Phone 2, Tron Ares. That's about it. And none of those are going to really impact Mortal Kombat all much besides Black Phone 2. But, like, Tron Ares is a completely different thing, so it won't really damage the box office of a Mortal Kombat movie. And then May has alone Mandalorian and Grogu. That alone takes down most of Mortal Kombat's box office. That's going to be an almost $1 billion movie, probably. So, Mortal Kombat 2 does not make sense to get delayed for me. It really does not make sense. Like, they really thought to themselves and thought it was a good excuse to be like, you know, we just tell them that October had too much stuff for us to have it get made on October. No, it's because you weren't finished. You know it was not good, so you had to redo it because, like, we'll make some reshoots because it was not jam-packed. May is more packed than October. Like, come on now. We ain't, like, what? I don't know what I'm yapping about. But yeah, next up, we got my Idle Hands review. Idle Hands is a 90s or 80s slasher. I think 90s though. It's one of the less popular ones, but it's still popular. It's like with the mix of Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Urban Legend. It's like a 90s slasher that I think is the most underrated. I posted on Instagram once I watched this, my review of it. I prefer this over the first Final Destination. I prefer this over I Know What You Did Last Summer and Urban Legend. The only one I don't prefer it over is Scream. This is a phenomenal 90s slasher. It is so funny. It's so stupid. It's so hilarious. It's just some dumb fun that if you turn it on, you won't get bored. The romance in it is hilariously bad. Like, when I mean this in the best way possible. This, because I love dumb horror. I love Idle Hands. This is such a good 90s slasher and such a good dumb fun horror movie. Again, like I said, every time I review something on the podcast, I'm going to give it, I said I was going to give it 1 out of 10, but I think I'm going to give it a 1 through 5 stars. And I'm going to give Idle Hands 4 stars. It is just like I said, the way, like, it's such a comedy too. It knows it's bad, like it in a good way. It's a bad fun. Like it's so bad that it's good. The way the friends die and then come back to life, they're so funny in this movie. The main character is hilarious. He's actually a decent actor. He's also the main character in Final Destination. He's in a lot of stuff. But yeah, this entire movie was just filled with funny jokes, funny, stupid scenes. Some's trying to be serious, most not. The way the idle hand is used in this is hilarious. Yeah, this movie is absolutely hysterical. And I would most definitely recommend this if you ever have the chance to watch it. Next up, Hexed. Hexed is a Disney movie that got announced. Comes out next year. Like I said, it's called Hexed. I don't really know what the plot is. I just heard about it. But yeah, new original Disney movie. Those aren't usually that great. Sometimes they have hits like Moana. I'm not a Frozen fan, but I know a lot of people like Frozen. Wish was not very good. I'm not a fan of Encanto. I really don't like Encanto. I know a lot of people do. And it's not even because it was like a whole meme and people like started hating it. I really just didn't like the movie. But you know, it was fine. Like they have some hits, they have some bangers, and then they have some trash. Wish. But yeah, Hexed comes out next year. New original Disney movie. Are we excited? Are we not? If we are, why are you excited? I'm not saying that in like a bad way if you are. And if you're not, why are you not excited? Tell me below. And if you're listening on Spotify, hop over to YouTube because we do random streams where you can ask me as many questions as you want. It's either a gaming stream or like a chat stream where I do rankings, I do hot takes, and whatever you type in my chat. I love those streams. Those are my favorites whenever people join. I'm joking. But yeah, Hexed. I'm excited, honestly. It's just fun to see a new Disney animation sometimes. Next up, Ice Age Boiling Point. Official release date February 2027. Well, yeah, Boiling Point is the official name for Ice Age 6. Do I care? Absolutely not. Do I care that it comes out February 2027? Not even the slightest. But I'm telling you so that for the people that do care, they know. Because Ice Age 6, well, Ice Age, the franchise has never really been my thing. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. I like the first one. That's about it. And yes, I've seen most of them, if not all of them. I think I've only seen most, though. I think there's a few I haven't seen. Maybe one. Probably the last one, actually. The most recent one before Boiling Point. So now I can stop calling it Ice Age 6 and start calling it Ice Age Boiling Point. I'm definitely going to still call it Ice Age 6. But yeah, Ice Age 6 comes out February 2027. Are you mad that that's getting added to such a banger of a year? Or are you excited for Ice Age 6 and excited to see where that franchise goes? Because for me, that franchise can rot in a burning fire. Because none of the movies are good in my opinion besides the first one. That's my opinion, obviously. I'm going to watch Ice Age 6 because it's a big movie, so I'm going to watch it for the channel. But I'm not going to guarantee you that I'm going to like it. I'm just not a fan of those movies at all. But if that's your thing and you like Ice Age, then check this one out. I think it's gonna have a boiling point, and there's gonna be ice. Okay. Moving on to the next topic, we have, of course, Superman, Man of Tomorrow, coming out July 9th, 2027. That quickly just took up to one of my most anticipated of the year. Dude, okay, I'm going to give you my quick ranking, okay? So, here are the big superhero / comic book movies that are all coming out in 2027, okay? Superman, Man of Tomorrow, Batman Part 2, Beyond the Spider-Verse, Secret Wars, yeah, and then counting this because it's a comic book movie, kind of, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem 2. So I'm going to rank these from worst to best. So number 5, Mutant Mayhem. I'm really excited for this. I thought the first Mutant Mayhem Ninja Turtles was great. It just really doesn't compare to these other 4. And number 4, hot take, I'm going to have Secret Wars. The only reason it's that low is because, yes, I'm excited for it, but I think it's going to be the worst movie out of these, just by default, because it's going to be so concluded that some stuff, it's just going to feel a little much, unless they make it a 4-hour movie, which I would not want to go to theaters and watch. But they might. You never know with Marvel nowadays. But yeah. And then at number 3, I'm going to get Superman, Man Tomorrow. Super pumped. The Lex Luthor team up. Brainiac hopefully being the villain. Peacemaker's going to be in it. Supergirl's going to be in it. I'm just pumped for this overround. But at number 2, I have the Batman Part 2. And at number 1, I have Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. That's going to be the best movie of the year. And it's not even going to be close. Well, maybe. Batman Part 2 might. If I sound tired, it's because it's getting filmed at 2 in the morning. But, yeah. Superman, Man of Tomorrow, what do y'all think about it? Are you pumped? Are you not? Were you not a fan of the new Superman movie? Tell me why. Hey, nothing. Okay. Did you like it better than Man of Steel? Or did you like Man of Steel better than the new one? Or do you just think superhero movies are dumb? Because if you think that, then you have no reason to be listening to me right now. Yeah. Next up, going into Wednesday, by the way, they confirmed an Uncle Fester spinoff in season 3, estimated to come out mid-2027. Dude, 2027 is stacked. Not saying Wednesday is good because I have not put out my review for the last 4 episodes of Wednesday, but I'm going to give you kind of my thoughts. I don't like it. But yeah. Let's go through these. An Uncle Fester spinoff. Hear me out. If they do it correctly, Uncle Fester spinoff could be much better than the Wednesday show. The first season of Wednesday was good. Season 2 was not. But an Uncle Fester spinoff, seeing what he did in Wednesday season 1 and 2, I would be down with that, honestly. Just to get my thoughts about Wednesday season 3, cool. Like to see where they take the story from now. I don't really care though. But yeah, I'm way more interested in an Uncle Fester spinoff. That could actually be good. That could actually be something that like beats the Wednesday show. It could actually be something that I find entertainment in multiple seasons. Unlike Wednesday, I'm joking. Some episodes in season 2 were good. But that season, rough. I know some people liked it. I really did not. Like that swap bodies episode. There towards the end, it wasn't bad, but but yeah. Are you excited for a Uncle Fester spinoff? And are you excited for season 3 of Wednesday? Moving on, Conjuring the TV series is officially in the works, and I am pumped. I have not yet watched Conjuring Last Rites, but I'm going to soon enough. I'm still super... Whoa, that voice crack. I'm still super excited to see Conjuring Last Rites whenever I can, and I'm excited to see a TV show, because I don't care how many people hate on the Conjuring universe. I do as well, but I love it. I love the first one. I love the second one. Third one's I haven't seen Last Rites. Both Nun movies suck. 2 of the 3 Annabelle suck. Annabelle Creation's great. La Llorona I've never seen. Well, no, yes I have. It was I liked it better than the Nuns, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was just forgettable. But a Conjuring TV series, I feel like has the potential to be better than the movies. Like, that just sounds so awesome. Like, you could either have a different entity every episode, or you could have a different entity every season. That would be cool. Like, The Nun, the first season. Annabelle, the second season. The Crooked Man, the third season. Like, that would be awesome. I would be down with that. Or you do one every episode. I don't care. Or you could do it Goosebumps style, where it's like part 1, then part 2, and then part 1, and then part 2, and just keep doing different parts. I would be down with that too. I think they should make it like Goosebumps, the TV show, but more mature. I think that's what they should do with this. I think that would be awesome. But yeah, I do want to see more of the Nun. I know I keep hating on the Nun movies. I think her character is great, okay? She is terrifying. But they use her so wrong in the movies. Like, the first Nun movie is one of my least favorite horror movies of all time. The second one, it got better. It's just still not one of my favorites. I'm really not a fan. But, yeah. Are you excited for a Conjuring TV series? Yes. No. If so, why are you excited? Give me the reasons why. And if you're not, give me the reasons why you're not excited. Because, in my opinion, I think it's hard to not be excited for something like that. Like, even if you don't think it's going to be good, I just think it's hard to be not excited for a Conjuring TV show. Moving on, Insidious 6 gets announced. We go from Conjuring to Insidious. Insidious 6 gets announced. This will be a shorter topic, I'm just telling you. I'm not excited in the slightest. I hated the most recent Insidious 5. Not a fan of Insidious 4. Insidious 3 is okay. Insidious 2 is better than the first one. Insidious 1's good. I love Insidious 2. That is my favorite in the franchise. I adore the Insidious movie, Insidious 2. For me, if I had to rank them, it would go bottom of the barrel, whatever the 5th one was, then the 4th one, then the 3rd one, then the 1st one, then the 2nd one. I'm going to go with that ranking. And I think there's other stuff in that franchise, but I'm ranking the Insidious movie, like the ones called Insidious 1, Insidious 2, and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I do not give 2 flying flippers about Insidious 6. I couldn't care less. Like I said, I like the past few movies, and it just doesn't interest me anymore. I think they've done all they can do with Insidious, unless it's spin-offs. Like Thread, they were gonna make a movie called Thread that was exploring the whatever it's called. I don't remember what the outer world is called, but like how you can time travel, but that can like have a negative effect. That sounded cool to me. Just make that instead. I'm not excited for Insidious 6, but Thread would be cool to see. That just sounded cool. Like the premise was nice. If I had to pick one franchise, I would put The Conjuring over Insidious, just because I like the Conjuring movies more than Insidious movies, just overall. But Insidious 2 beats most of the Conjuring movies, besides like the first and the second. And maybe create Annabelle Creation, but I don't even know about that. But yeah. Insidious 6 getting announced. Are we excited? Are we not? Because I'm not. Because, like I said, Insidious for me hasn't had a good track record at all. So, I don't know why I'd be excited now. Moving on. Him came out today. Well, yesterday, as the time this is getting recorded. Because it's the 20th, but it's 1 in the morning, so basically still the 19th. So him basically came out today, and I was so pumped to see him. We were gonna see it today. That was like almost confirmed. And then we started seeing the reviews for it. 32 on Rotten Tomato, 4 on IGN, 5 on IMDb. 3C didn't like it. Cody Leach didn't like it. Sean Chandler didn't like it. Well, Sean Chandler thought it was okay. So me and my family decided not to go. We didn't go see him. I do still want to see it in theaters, probably like a double feature with that and The Long Walk, or that and Conjuring Last Rites or something like that. Yeah, it's getting real negative reviews, and that's making me sad. And like I kept telling my family, my brother, and my dad, my brother and my dad, I kept telling them, it was my 3 most anticipated horror movies for the rest of the year. Well, the 3 big horror movies for the rest of the year. Before Weapons came out, I said it's Weapons, him, Black Phone 2. One of them had to be bad. I just didn't think it was going to be him. I thought it was honestly going to be Black Phone 2. I thought that was going to be the one that had to be bad. But not him was bad. Based on what people are saying, I will form my own opinion though. So hopefully Black Phone 2 is good. Hopefully that's movie of the year. Because right now I'm proud with my movie of the year, so I want them to try to take it down. Bet you can't. Yeah, you suck. That's what I thought. But yeah. And last but not least, the final topic. The movies that are gonna spoof Scary Movie 6. I'm gonna go through each one and tell you, do I think that's a good idea? And am I excited? Well, first off, I'm extremely excited for Scary Movie 6. So yeah. Starting off, Terrifier. Yes, please. Jordan Peele movies, so Get Out, Nope, and Us. Yeah. Longlegs. Yeah. I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025. Haven't seen it. Scream 5 and 6. Yep. Heretic. Yeah. And Sinners. Yeah. All of those sound good to me. And yes, I have seen Heretic. I didn't get to see it last year, but I did see it. Love that movie. Yeah, so it looks like they're gonna make fun of legacy sequels. Terrifier, dude, yes. Jordan Peele movies, that just makes sense. Longlegs, that will be hilarious. I think that might be like my favorite segment in the movie. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think they just put that and Scream in there to basically say we're making fun of Legacy sequel, so I bet Halloween's in there, and I bet you all that's in there. Saw, yeah. Heretic, sure. Sinners, that's a new one, but sure. Why not? So yeah. That will conclude I don't know what episode of the podcast this is, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast. And make sure to like, subscribe, by the notification, couple of those videos, and I'll see you in the next vid. And if you're listening on Spotify, I hope you have a good rest of your day and you follow and you listen to the rest of the podcast, because I will review him and the Demon Slayer movie and Long Walk, Conjuring, Last Rites, all those reviews coming up soon on the channel and maybe on Spotify, but maybe in the same podcast. And I'll see you in the next pod.